Okay, 3 months in the road.
Happy 3 months in a row, babe.
Mwah.
It's been a wild ride.
It's been a really wet.
Salute with organic local wine we found here. Just saying. So, oh wait. Let me turn the soundtrack down from the remote.
The modern life.
Yeah, we got the sound system working in the car right now.
Yeah.
So,
the 3 months, yeah.
doing an official video, that's why we're thinking it through, because we're official YouTubers now. We have our first 100 views, 2 minutes of watch time. Second video up. I think when you see this one, you'll see it. So, how are we feeling lately?
We've been really rejuvenating. I don't know how many days we've been in the same spot, in the same camping already.
I think it's a record.
I
Like
don't
a
know.
camping spot, like with no one around, with our own food. I think near to 10 days now.
Whoa, what? That's why I'm so calm. Or doing my work.
The beauty of caravan life, it's stable actually.
And 10 days, it took me 10 days to figure out what I wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah, because we kind of eliminated, thanks to some angels and for our own fortune and our own basic survival. So we have always had food every day and even some nice simple pleasures of life. And yeah, the neighbors have gone and come and gone, and we have always been connected to some voltage, which is free, which is astounding that in winter time we have no electrical bills because we come from Estonia, and we heard that people are still,
Bang.
cashing the checks.
It means the comfortability pays nowadays. If you're comfort and the water is running and you are warm and everything is in place, this is really expensive.
I think we're quite comfortable.
Yeah.
I think the caravan is the biggest home you can get on the wheels. There are RVs, of course, and usually they're
like
for
apartments.
Retired people. At some time they were only retired
Only
around us,
RVs.
and we were like youngest, and now there comes with campers and everything. But it's home. It's not like home on the wheels always. It feels like a stable home, and it's quite as large as our apartment. We feels energetically large as our apartment in Estonia.
Yeah.
And what is the comfort? Okay, you have to take your own toilet out. You gotta refill your water. You gotta wash yourself. Maybe a little more old school. But it's the valuta of
currency.
That's the currency. You do it with your own action. You are responsible for your own waste and your own refill.
Consuming. Yeah.
And
This
it's
is
every 3 days, 4 days. We have now tracked our life. We become the bullet journalists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to show actually.
No.
Yes. I'm proud of you. So my system is more chaotic. It's just to see what's up, Brago. What's the pattern?
Yeah.
Not necessarily change it.
We started it on the new moon, not on the 1st of February. So we count our time from moon to moon, from new moon to full moon, and from full moon to new moon. So our calendar is that way.
Because we're lunatics. But yes, and we, through the notebook, we actually...
This is like inspiration for... Oh, no. Samaya. No, 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 no. This is like inspiration for you also.
Yes.
So, what we want to mention? What is the hardest part? What is the easiest part? What we've experienced for the 3 months?
3 months. Okay. I think knowing our limits and not knowing our limits. If I can take it in one sentence, maybe discovering what is the survival instinct really, and how does it affect you mentally and physically and relationshipally.
Relationship wise.
And the sweet part is overcoming everything, and after overcoming, realizing you have grown and you're now smarter and more experienced, and the school of life has really done its work, Or what's up with you?
I think this way of life, the hardest part is the adjusting to it, or accepting that this is the life now. This is the choice. This is the choice. But the easiest part is that the choice is empowering. This is yeah. Dun dun. The choice is empowering because we see what is happening in the world right now, and this budget living and minimal living. Actually, this is minimal living. Like you can get anything what you want, but not too much because you have a small space, and you consume only this much electricity what you need.
And you share it with others.
And you share it, and you see how it's from where it comes, and you appreciate it more. This is the beautiful part of it.
And discovering that there are lands on Earth that actually hold nomads in a safe place, and they actually, just out of goodwill, give those places to stay at winter, because as I see here, there's a lot of people choosing this way of life. I'm interested if in past years there have been so much traffic as it is right here now.
Yep.
But it is the new way, because it's how much more do you need, and actually you gotta have a spirit for it. You can't just choose it, as we found out today that some people are doing it as a trend, and it's just not their nature. If it is your nature, you cannot live in a one place. This is against your nature. This is a soul evolution you need to go through if you have the calling. You can't do it otherwise. You can't just skip it, and you're just skipping life then. And yeah, it's worth it, because it has been the most a struggle, because there's no way to work so much. That's the only struggle. If there's a way to work, then it's that's why we were looking at online incomes, and but it's the most low expense winter we've had.
Even with the driving and with the road trips, it is low cost.
Yeah.
And with the low cost, we've managed to come to 6,000 kilometers. Yeah. It is the most biggest achievement in our lives.
And then it had truly shown for the first time the kindness of people.
Yeah.
In a real way to us.
Yeah.
More than we were in neighbors with our fellow Estonians. We didn't even experience this kindness as we have experienced now that we're 6,000 kilometers away from them, and some people are just supporting us. Thanks.
Yeah, I wanted to mention also the hardest part of also that when you are accepting the lifestyle, then you are like opening up to your inner self as you are. You are discovering it more, but there is no actual social activity that you cannot integrate this with the new people. The old people are gone and the new people are not so developed or not so much.
They
It
don't
is
know
not-
our location yet.
Yes, and it's not summer yet, so the winter time is always the hardest for the old people because the hibernation time. And we, in these 2 years, we managed to hibernate in the winter and the summer when we worked and worked on ourselves.
That's a sacrifice, yeah. You gotta do some, that's the classic disappear for a year and, and come back with your dreams achieved. This was
Yeah.
us, and you can escape the winter in some ways, but you can't biologically escape it anyways. So winter is integration, inside time, self-work time, reflection time. We have experienced the last 2 weeks have been the most hard when it comes to climate, coldness, difficulties, like it's been cold as well. Got the taste of the winter still, but we already feel like it's over.
Yeah.
We're moving to the sunny side.
It gets warmer every day.
Yes.
Yeah. Every night.
But now this 10 days or the time we've been here has been like the winter, like in
Heart of the winter.
fast forward mode in work and for me, what do I want now? Where do we move on from now? Because we have achieved the dream that we were working for 3 years basically. So it's a quite fluid state, like what, okay. And what is
and only with 10 days actually, with the resting and adjusting with the rhythm and our levels of stress levels, and resting and doing nothing and listening to our bodies and everything. Only now with the last days we actually have the inspiration to do and create and write and even paint and draw, and this
sketch
is and this is beautiful.
and basically do a business plan.
Yeah.
For me, I've done a life/business income plan for the next 3 to 4 years, approximately, just as some North Star to move towards. Sagittarius always needs some targets, and it's beautiful to witness how you really the poverty we've been through on this trip. We have been in quite difficult times always, but in a safe space, in a safe homeland, it's okay, you can manage it, you're used to it. But when you're in a very uncomfortable space and with no money enough to even keep your heat, it does something to you. And it clicks the point that fuck, I deserve, if Illuminati and those white mans deserve millions and billions of dollars, then euros or whatever, then I deserve at least some some amount to keep me healthy.
I have one point in my bullet journal that call a friend. This we note it down when we call someone, and her brother and mother or son. Yeah, and your mother is calling us and talking about their story, and their struggles, and this is always so inspiring and so uplifting, and so beautiful to hear her voice and their voice, and this is family. This is real family who every time calls once a week. This is the main.
Yeah,
This is good.
it's, call to duty.
Yeah, but it's so uplifting every time she calls. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like a sponsorship, like spiritual sponsorship in a real life,
Yeah.
and I think the viewers, we have so little views, but the feedback we already get
Yeah.
is like, oh, we can do this, we can really do this. We're YouTubers now.
We are humans, yes. We are really realistic. We are really realistic. We want to see the hidden spaces in our everyday life every day, but also in beautiful days we are realistic.
Yes, because then there's room for surprise and this,
Bigger miracles.
Yeah.
And yeah, miracles are really appreciated.
What is the most lihvitud
Polished.
polished gem in this road trip has been our ego. It has been going through smash, polish, drown it,
Yep.
put it on fire, smash, polish, fire, and now we're like, and we're doing it to each other. We're
Yeah.
sculptors, literally. Sometimes literally need to like polish.
Got it off.
And now it's like the polishing stage. We're just like, oh, there, you can do that a little better, don't you? Can't you? You can step up that game, and you can, relax in that game, just chill. So we're our, little judge is
Judges for ourselves.
and lovers.
We are really honest with ourselves, so we don't hold ourselves back, and when we hold ourselves back, then we ask, why are you holding yourself back? So don't hold yourself back, please.
Yeah. We have no other choice left, because you only have one chance to shine, and I hope we are some influence to you guys, or no influence at all, just humans. And actually, through this portal here, we are hoping to meet our soul family. This is a call to action for our soul family.
Yes.
To really find us, vibrate, and feedback loop,
Yeah.
and let's just meet
Share it.
and share and
Share, talk, and comment, and everything.
Yeah, because this is a call to a friend here. So,
Yeah.
to a friend we don't know yet.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I think we should do one video now to our fellow Estonians, because we discovered that Estonian LGBT YouTubers are not non-existent. As long as we put into the search, there are none, and we need to be some to represent our.
We are ready to take the role, because we don't have anything left.
Like when as we mentioned what we did with our egos, so we don't have like, we're gay anyway, so take it or leave it anyway. This is the first test for you anyway. So
well, yes, we managed together also to see the different communities in Estonia, and we put everyone under the test and under the loop. Who are you, and how you accept it? But when it comes to the choose or the choice that anyone doesn't know how to cope with this new information or this sexuality and they cannot accept it, or I don't know, and they act differently and they avoid. This is the main thing. They avoid because they don't know what to do or how to accept it. Or
You
I
know
don't
what
know.
I cannot accept? Sorry, there's a little minor rant coming through. Is families that abuse children, is pedophilia that is more common than anything in this world, is most common female abuse that is actually every woman's experience. You know what I can accept is that, and in Estonia as we call it kärgpered, you know, totally polygamous society, and it's more accepted than gayness. And this is like the scales we're talking in, and this it just makes me furious, you know, that abuse is more accepted than love in this society. But you know, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Bueno.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Hey.
Okay. Wrap it up. What else do we have? We do the lessons video and all this again. We are a party mother. We are a party. We are. We know how to party, and we know how to discipline ourselves through ultimate undiscipline. We through that alchemize it into discipline and moderation. Moderation is the lesson of my life.
My life too.
So, and patience with myself until I get there, and love if I don't get there, and definitely now judgment or punishment if I'm a bad, if I've been a bad girl.
Yes, in this lifestyle we learn how to take the time to rest, to do nothing, just to do nothing. You don't have to be productive all the time, because the resting time is as much as important as productivity.
Yes.
So
good.
Thank you.